We're alive.
Sweet.
Probably won't get much viewership, but I at least want to get back, like,
Habit.
remind people I exist. There we go.
Let me know once you got Unity open. I'm just gonna keep working on the enemy effects.
Yep. It's loading.
Yep.
Okay. Why is it still importing? That usually means that there's a bad thing happening. It could be that the artifact database is 100,000 kilobytes. Just gonna fix that real quick.
Okay, I think enemy effects are ready.
That was quick.
Told you it'd be easy.
It was not easy for me when I tried to do it. Unity just got to rebuild the asset database, but it shouldn't be too much longer.
Of course.
So the only way to fix it having a super long load every time is to make it have a long load one time.
Alright, let's see if it works. You fucking what now? Well, maybe if we just delete app data, everything will be happy. Let's try it. I know I was mucking around in the data last time I was playing. Aha! Okay. You watching?
Yep.
Okay. Did you watch what I did?
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
I think so.
You init the effect container, which just creates a new instance of the scriptable object, so we're not editing the actual one.
Mm-hmm.
You apply the overrides, which for stat modifier effects just sets the impact for stat and stat impact type.
Yep.
And then you have to give the upgrade info so that way it has at least one of the upgrades so it knows how much to multiply the stack or the impact by.
Yep.
And then the upgrade categories don't matter. And then on craft, like if we look at slow effect for example, all on craft does is just add it to my on hit effects.
Yep.
And then toggle equip. I don't know if I got equip fully working. I don't think so. I don't see many uses for it. But the system's set up to be there.
Makes
So I think
sense.
that might be the big thing that I have to work on is equipping. So the only annoying part now is if we go back to the B prefab. All of your enemy prefabs will now need the enemy effect controller.
Mm-hmm.
Which will just have a list of the effects that you want them to apply, so you drag in their effect. Then the annoying part is figuring out which one of these does what.
Yeah, which is why we're gonna have
The tooltips.
yeah.
For now, you saw what I did is I just went in there and I just looked at which override went to which thing, right?
Yeah.
Not too bad. Okay, so now we're gonna go see if bees can slow. They have a 50% chance to slow you for 5 seconds. Small one bees. I am here. God, go away. I am here. The closest bee room is up. Okay, demo ref. Slow effect 48. Melee weapon stats. Which part of this is null? There's about 97 fucking dots there.
We run it again.
Yup. Could probably hit the break button on start for when we assign the player upgrades. Nope, we don't have a slow unlocked. Okay. Combat target. Fuck. Because I am the biggest of dingleberries. How is in my entities what's null? How does the enemy visual controller or the visual controller get its entity? Yeah, that makes sense. Boop. Please have these.
For Hollow Games, very spooky. Mr. Cult Leader is the black screen intentional. It's certainly very thematic. Unity is still loading. Welcome to the stream.
You are more than welcome to stream my screen.
True, I could do that. Sabian is doing some stuff while I wait for Unity to load. I will show Discord.
Where are the bees? Okay, I give up. We're going. There's gotta be at least one bee room. Bees. That bitch, it was left, not right.
There we go.
Oh, I got a swarm of ants following me.
Soundeffects guy
Oh,
censoring his
reload.
browser history. Yeah, you got me.
This is a shadow.
Yeah.
No! Not implemented exception. Toggle equip does not exist on any of the effects. Yeah, that makes sense. That's not a real error. Yeah, all line 64. Okay, so the bees should still be capable of slowing. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Heard him.
Hit me. Oh. Sequence contains no matching elements. This is going to be a first or default, isn't it? I'm a dingleberry.
How'd your jam submission do? I don't know yet. So it's not people's choice like most jams on itch. It is purely Pirate Software and some other streamers and his mods who were elected to vote. Voting will conclude for GX, please. We'll just look at my phone. Voting ends in 5 days, 21 hours, 14 minutes, 30 seconds. Then I will know how it did.
Come on, bees, I want you to hit me. Fake news. The fucking projectile's too slow.
Oh, Unity crashed. Before starting up. That's new.
I didn't save them all. Is it time to kill the library and go hard?
Nah.
Which range are you pulling from? Are you just on main?
Yeah, I'm just on main.
Okay, main worked for me.
Has yours been rated yet? Seems like an absurd number of games to make their way through, and I'm not confident believing CRs. No, they're gonna do all of them. Like, that's the whole point. Yeah, don't worry about that. But you don't get to know.
Oh, it works.
Hey, and I'm in. I don't know if mine's been rated. They're not rating them one at a time. It's one of those things where like they judge who the winners are at the end, and then they announce it all at once. So
It worked first try. I'm so happy.
that's shocking.
Well, you know, like I guess it was more like fourth try, but whatever.
That's pretty. That's Unity first try. Let's be real.
Okay, so status effects are by default.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. And Fox Hollow, that's why there's so many judges too, to make sure they can get through everything. If you look at if you look at excessive profanity, all of his streams have just been judging, or have just been playing all of the Jam games live.
You are set up, Kieran. You are ready to go.
Sweet. That means I can do progression finally.
Maybe I get rid of these exceptions, huh?
Yeah. Seems wise. Yeah, it's kind of one of the only ones. And isn't he also rating them at the same time, or do those not count? Those are, like, that's just him rating them. Like, they all have to agree on who, like, first, second, third place is. Or, there's not even places. There's 3 winners, 2 runners-up. So, like, they have to agree on who out of 1,400 people is going to win the actual prizes, right? And yeah, like, he's one of the only ones doing it live, but, like, they wouldn't just skip entries. Like, that would completely defeat the purpose of the jam. So yeah, they're not going through them in any particular order, and some of them are just going to get missed. Like, they're just systematically doing them all. The announcement for the winner would get delayed before they would just skip entries, because what if one of those would be the winner, you know? So yeah, they're not going to do that. Don't worry about that.
I wonder what proportion of the games don't even run.
Well, a certain proportion are malware. That's because Thor used to be an offensive security specialist.
Or people mess with them.
Still is technically. It's this meme in the community that every single jam people send him malware games. Just because they think it's funny. And that's before he blew up. So now that there's 1,400 entries, I imagine a lot of those are going to be malware. A lot of those are going to be attempts to gnome him, and then, yeah, a certain portion probably just won't even run. Every jam I've ever joined, there's been at least, like, any large jam I've ever joined, there's been like 1 to 10 games that just didn't start. Or would only run on like a specific operating system.
I get annoyed by the errors on exit, but they're not.
Literally not important in any way, shape, or form. Okay, let's get Unity up. Oh, I think Discord might have broke. Discord definitely broke. Got it. I was wondering why Sabian suddenly went silent. But yeah, when it comes to excessive profanity in his streams, I've been really tempted to watch all of them just to see if and when he plays my game, but I just don't. I don't have the time or the will to do that. And I also, you know, I don't want to overthink it too much. If my game makes one of the like top places, that'll be huge for me and my career. So I kind of just want to know if it happens, when it happens, and not be thinking about it all the way up to that point, because it puts too much pressure on it for me. Why Discord breaking? Nothing's even taking up that many resources. Like comparatively. My memory's only at 67%. There we go.
Feedback.
Discord crashed twice in a row, and I have no idea why.
Big Peterson, big struggle busing.
Yeah, it's concerning. Having your entire livelihood rely on a almost 8-year-old now computer is a bit nerve-wracking. Okay. Are you finishing something up, or are you just finding stuff to do? Because I've got Unity open.
I have one last thing to fix for you.
Okay.
Basically, it wasn't finding, this is checking if the status effects are equal when it's trying to add a refresh. They're not equal because it's creating a new instance. So I need to check the type.
Ah, gotcha.
So I'm trying to figure out an easy way of C# telling me, does anything of this type exist in the list?
Seems like that would be a link function, but
Well, you can you can do of type. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
need the actual type of the status effect. And
Right.
the thing in the alligator brackets needs to be a concrete type. You can't do like type of status effect. I guess it is. Yeah. Can I do? Is that legal? T is a variable but is used like a type. Yeah, can't do it. Oh. Well, that's cool. That's what I was looking for. legal? I want to find all the status effects for the status effect dot effect. It needs to be a constant. God damn it.
That seems like a problem.
Is there like a... I don't know how to Google it, man. I really don't want to use reflection at runtime.
Yeah, it seems rough. See, you've come to the dark side of just using a massive for each loop.
You don't know me. Wait, what type were you? Back it up, back it up, back it up. What was happening? What was I doing? Oh, just one of them. Okay. Yeah. Is that legal? Let's see what happens. Okay, so test 1 is status effect data. Test 2 is slow effect. Fuck. I see the problem. I found it. Target acquired. And if this works, I can put it back into Link. Okay, so we only have one status effect, and if I let my ass get just utterly clapped,
Helps if you attach.
So this is a slow effect. This is a slow effect. So we find it. Yeah? This is your wallet. Wait. When you change the test but don't change it actually being used, you run into problems. Also, who the why the fuck doesn't this last for 5 seconds? The B has the slow effect, and the duration is 5. So when we go to slow effect, duration isn't being used because okay, we're learning. Did I save? Yes. Okay. Do you have my bees? No. You have the bees on your I'm about to just send it on movement speed for testing. Okay, so it started. Timer's going up. And it keeps going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh!
It works.
And it's reapplying. The timer's restarting. Every time I be hit, it's not duplicating, and I died.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm happy. What do you want to do? Set up your own effect?
Yep.
We need to go to Lay Google Sheet. That we were so smart to set up. And let's pick... I don't know, pick one.
Just grab a random one. I don't know.
Reduce the movement speed of the first entity to touch it to 0. Oh, do you want to create an enemy or a player one? Like, you're going to set up another enemy one?
It shouldn't matter because they'll use the same.
Do the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, we can make it real easy and just do projectile size, yeah?
Okay.
Melee physical tier 1. You want to share your screen? Or do you not have the rammies?
Should be fine.
I will stop streaming.
I was only using 70% of my RAM, which is, like, not great, but it shouldn't have been crashing stuff.
Man, low-key using this system is harder than, like, learning C#.
Yeah, we made a very complicated system. Actually, wait, should we do an AO... Like, we should do a complicated one, right? Because the whole point is... Oh, God. Discord crashed.
It shouldn't be a problem, he says.
Immediately crashed. Let's try again. So, it's not my RAM that's failing. It's my CPU that's failing.
so? Or how do you know?
My CPU is spiking to 100% before every crash, which is very concerning because historically my CPU has been the strongest part of this PC.
Well, I can either stream and we can set up another one, or I can watch your Twitch stream.
I'm gonna try to go live one more time. Share my screen one more time. Actually, I'll reduce the frame rate because
Yeah,
that's not very important. Nope.
I'll try this because it's not very important. Boom.
Alright, so yeah, maybe watch the Twitch stream, and if the delay's too big, then we can do a different.
Yep.
But yeah. So I think we should probably do a more complicated one, right? Because
Sure.
the whole point is to make sure that I can use the system effectively.
Yep, I was just feeling lazy. You're right.
So let's maybe do an AoE one.
You ready for pain, brother?
Yep, but I want to make sure that I can actually do this.
After doing one of these, you may find that you want to make your effects a little more simple.
Nah, effects are the whole crux of the game. We gotta just deal with it.
All right, let's do range, AoE, tier 1. Just pick any of those.
It's effect implementation, right?
What?
Effect implementation is the branch I should be on.
I am currently on enemy effects.
Okay.
So we probably want to just work off the same one. I think effect implementation has been merged. Let me go see. I will clean up the branches.
Oh yeah, it's prompting to publish it, so it must not exist.
Yes. Yes, I will delete that branch. Delete. Merge fix. Delete. Boss polish. Did we merge it? I don't think we ever merged your boss polish branch.
Yeah. That one's pretty important.
Yeah. Well, let me go look. Does it say publish? It does not. Set up all colliders last month. Let's go look at the repo and see if that's in. Fixed walls. No, all your stuff from boss polish is in there. Never mind. We're good.
Oh, merged is not deleted.
Which PR was it merged in? Oh, that was the big merge fix one, because you had boss polish while I was working on FX. Got it.
Right, yeah.
I see.
Makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so we're working off of enemy effects.
Yeah. So let's just do deal instant damage to all nearby enemies, including source. 5% chance the projectile will backfire and destroy itself on spawn. So this is a grenade launcher basically, but it's a grenade launcher that might explode in the barrel. That's the general premise.
So is this a separate projectile from your projectile?
No.
Or is this once your projectile dies?
This is, yeah. So AoE effects, if you'll recall, we added to on die for the projectile.
I am now recalling. Yes, that makes sense.
Did we ever actually create the base for those? Probably not. I assume not.
Probably not. Nope.
Okay, so we need AoE as a separate thing, and then we need AoE effect that spawns an AoE.
I remember coding... There's no way I didn't code an AoE effect. I remember one that took for fucking ever to, like, loop through all the players and whatnot.
We have an AoE effect, so let's look.
Oh, I forgot to save some of my...
Massive error. Visual Studio, please.